Good evening. Today we are presenting an informative video on trade relations between India and Peru. According to Peru's trade company, an eventual Peru-India FTA would allow more Peruvian products to enter to the Asian country, either with zero tariffs or with some tariff preference, which will generate savings for Peruvian exporters and will make them more competitive against the market rest of international producers. The simulations of FTA reveal that trade liberalization between countries in the region and India could generate benefits for both investments and infrastructure, and particularly reforms that promote trade facilitation to reduce logistic costs constitute a complementary policy to capture these benefits trade both in LAC and India.
Okay, the governments of Peru and India began negotiation of signing a preferential trade agreement because a trade agreement between these countries showed great potential and great opportunities that exist in the Indian market for export of Peruvian products such as minerals, grapes, and fish meat. The main products imported by Peru from India are goods, cotton and textile products, as well as iron and steel rolled. In addition, there is a great business interest on the part of the Indian investors in working in Peru in the exploration and exploitation of natural gas, the mining and agricultural sector, the manufacture of pharmaceutical products, and in the domain of information of the technology. Science Peru is a good to establish a factory to export of the rest of the planet. Since it has a network of free trade agreement that allows it to reach the markets of the main countries of the world. So this relation have generated a great economic development for both countries, especially Peru.
The Indian economy has grown significantly in recent years, given significant progress since 2010 and 2019, having an average annual growth of 6.7% in the last decade. This country will continue as an attractive destination for world exports. According to a report by the Inter-American Development Bank (IDB), thanks to India's large population and serious natural resource constraints, this country represents a potential market for mineral, energy, and agricultural products. An FTA between these two countries would allow more Peruvian products to enter the Asian country, either with zero tariffs or with some tariff preference, which will generate savings for Peruvian exporters and make them more competitive with other international producers.
Okay, when we talk about the negotiation between India and Peru, we can show that both markets have products which generate a high percentage in terms of export. In the case of India, they are industrialized products such as automobile, which represent 18% in Latin America, and which the total of percent Peru represents 7%, and the product with the highest percent of export to India by Peru on the countries are compared with a percentage of 20% and gold with the same percent. Multiple studies also show us that LAC shows growing surplus in agriculture product, while India has surplus in industrial manufacturing.